Hello everyone and welcome back to 1.20 Hardcore Survival Let's Play. Let's get right into the video. Okay, so we're standing currently in front of our animal pen area that we built a few episodes ago. Not much has really changed off camera since I haven't really been doing much off camera other than mining and farming for materials so that I can use in other builds as well. Okay, so now going down to the new area. Last episode we built the mushroom spawner XP farm and I am using it every single time I need XP for maybe some material gathering or maybe some enchanting. That we'll do a little bit later. And a few episodes ago we also built our two other buildings, and as you can see right now we have 3 foundations ready to go for today's episode, and I'm very excited to add on to this area, and we are actually almost finished with it. We only have a few more buildings to go. I think it's only 3 more buildings to go. We'll probably do that in the next episode. Okay, so I'm thinking that we should go and enchant our shovel now, as it has no enchants on it and it is slowly wearing down by the minute. So let's go and see if we can get maybe efficiency 4 and unbreaking 3. If not, maybe I can get at least efficiency 3. And to prepare for that, I'm going to get some of my efficiency books and combine them together, and then we will see what we can actually get on our shovel. I don't really want fortune 3 on my shovel, so let's combine all of these. Okay, so now we have an efficiency book, and let's see what we can get. Oh, it's still a fortune. Let me go and do a quick reroll chant. And let's go and enchant for unbreaking 3. Okay, so now that we're at our new area, we're going to add on to it today, like I said before, and this is the first building that we're going to do today. This is going to be our librarian's building, and we are going to build a villager breeder so that we can get more villagers and just be able to trade with them, get some more trades, and sell for some emeralds, and also for those lovely enchanted books, such as mending, fortune, and so on and so forth. But yeah, let's go. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that lovely little time lapse of me building this wonderful librarian's building. I love the shapes as well. I like how I've used the same color scheme. I love the red mushroom theme. I think I'm going to keep on going with it as I really do enjoy using it. It's a block that I never really paid much attention to before in the past. So it's good that I'm trying out different styles of building as well. Now inside here, I've already done some of the interior. As you can see, I already laid out all the beds. So we're going to have 6 villagers in total. So there's 3 beds over here, and then there's also 3 over here as well. I've also made the fireplace area as well with some of our granite and also some of our bricks and also some of our mangrove trapdoors. I love the design of this fireplace. It looks very cozy and it fits with the reds and kind of like pastel pinkish vibe, and that's what I was going for as well. But yeah, now that we've done that bit, let's work on this section of the building, which is the main section of this building. And we're going to start off by adding some of our barrels, and then we're going to go on to some of our shelves and so on and so forth. Just gonna add barrels on top of here, all the way around. Actually, maybe not the last one. Then let's add in some of our spruce trapdoors and also some of our spruce slabs to kind of separate the barrels. Just like so. Then let's get our lecterns and let's place 6 lecterns all the way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just like so. Then let's add a mini table over here in the right dead center of the building, and then let's add in some of our shelvings to partition all of the lecterns as well. We can also add some more spruce trapdoors to top off the look. Now we've done that, let's add in some decorations on the walls such as item frames. I also added in some flower pots as well, and let's add in our oak signs to eventually dedicate which villager is which. We can add in some more decorations as well. And let's add in some paintings as well, as I think that would give a more cozy vibe as well. I'm thinking we should get the painting that is I think it's the white and grey one, I think. There we go. Then one more over here. I like that painting a lot. And then one more over here. Not bad. I think that looks really good. So yeah, that's the whole entire interior of this area now complete. But actually, I think we do need something on top of there. And yep, now that is the look I'm looking for. Okay, moving on, let's go down to this space, which is going to be our farmers building. And in total, we're going to have 4 farmers working inside of here, as we don't need as much like the librarians, as there's not as many things that we can sell to farmers as anyways. But it's much more a smaller foundation, and I love the design as well. Inside these chests are some materials I have gathered so much materials, and I love how the building actually is like right next to the seaside or the port area, which we will build in the future. But let's get to it! Okay, so that is the end of the time lapse of this lovely farmer's building. I'm currently in a boat to show you guys the full view, well, kind of like most of the view of the building as well. So let's head back on land, take the boat with us, and let's go and do the interior of this farmer's building. As you can see, I've already prepared the interior for this. I've already added in some of our walls and also some of our shelves. Also, our beds are already in place as well. So in these item frames down here, we're going to add some of our farmer's loot. I know farmers don't sell glow berries or baked potatoes, but it's kind of like a bakery in a way. Let's also add a cake up here. And we can also add our pumpkin pie, some sweet berries, and also some bread. And then over here, we can add in our composters, which is the workstations where they're going to be working. Next up, let's add our oak signs again for the eventual use of what do they actually sell. A flower pot with a cherry sapling, and I love using cherry saplings. I've used it everywhere, and it just adds a little pop of color inside of all of the grays and all of the browns. Let's add some thinking like that, and then also a spruce sign over there to make it a bit mixed up. Moving on, let's add in some paintings on top of the shelf. Nope, I don't like that painting. Yep, I like that combination. I seem to be using it everywhere. Okay, but last but not least, let's also add some paintings up here as well. Nope, definitely not that painting. Like that one. And then over here, we can add in some more. And oh, I just missed it. I want the one that has I think it's a red flower. Yes, that one. And then I also want the one that is a sky. There we go. And now we can also add in a extra item frame with another cherry sapling, as I love using them. But yeah, that's basically the interior of the farmer's building now complete. I am pretty satisfied with that. I love it so much. Okay, so now moving on, let's go on to our final building of today, which is going to be this general building over here. And this time I'm going to use some different blocks for this building, as I thought it would be good to experiment a bit and see how it looks. Okay, so I'm going to use looms for this building, and if you don't know, looms are the workstation for villagers, for I think it's shepherds, I believe, but they're also one good block for some detailing as well. So we're going to use them as the bits of the connections between all of the oak logs. I think it's good to experiment sometimes and try out new concepts. And then the last three over here. Moving on, let's add in a roof with an A-line shape going up and down as well. Okay, now we've done that, and we've also added this roof in as well. As you can see, I added in some red glazed terracotta because I think it looks quite cute. We can also add in a bit of a tricky shape. We can also do this, and then a double stair going up like this, and then a dark oak slab to make it look like there's like an eye in the middle. I don't know, I think it looks quite cool, as I did try it out in my creative test world as well. Let's do the same thing over here as well. Okay, now we've done that, let's add in the Victorian style thing that we always do, which is the spruce wood logs and also the oak wood logs. And this time the roof is going to be completely made out of spruce wood because I think it looks quite cool. Okay, so now that we've done that and also added in some of the other bits, let's add in the walls. And this time we're going to do the walls one block in to add some dimensions to this building and also some depth because it really needs some depth as it's a very small building. Just going to do this ray design that I always do for these areas as well. Let's do the same thing over here as well. Okay, moving on to the interior time, which is the favorite time of this building, which is going to be adding in some of our interior blocks like we usually do. So I'm going to add in a clock over here, and I'm also going to add in a cherry sapling as well. We're also going to add in some barrels over here, and then we're also going to add in some of our flower pots with some flowering azaleas as well. Bam, bam, and then 1 and 2. Over here we're going to be adding in our axolotl that we found a few episodes ago as well. Moving on to this area, we can add in one of our light grey beds and then a shelf. And then also we can add in some of our carpets, some of our pink carpets, and also I believe it is the magenta carpet. I think that it looks quite cute, and yeah, I think that looks actually quite decent. But that is it for the whole entire interior. Now let's move on to the exterior. We're going to add in some of our plants like we usually do in every single building. I love using peonies and lilacs as they look so good together. I've used them for about a year now and I love the design. We're going to add in a campfire in front as well. I know you won't be able to see it, but it's just so that mobs do not spawn. Also going to add in some flowers up front as well. Let's do the same thing over there as well. And then let's add in a campfire over here. We can also add in some of our flowering azalea leaves as well. And also some of our spruce trap doors. Lovely. And one final touch is that I would like to add a tiny awning over here if possible, as I think it would complete the whole entire look. Oops. Oh, I see why I can't place it. If we remove that, I should be able to. There we go. Then let's add in some of our brick walls, and then the final thing is we're going to add in some of our leaves, and then also we're going to go get a spruce fence gate, and we're going to do what we normally do inside of our awnings as well. Let's place it right here. Lovely. But yeah, I love this building so much. It looks so cute and it's very, very tiny. And these buildings really add some things to our whole entire area. But yeah, I think that's gonna end the video. If you like my content, make sure to like and subscribe. I had so much fun making this building, the librarian's building behind me, and also the farmer's building, which is also down there. And then also the general other building in the other corner as well. It was such a blast to make, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. But yeah, as always, this is Minecraft signing out. Bye everyone, and see you next episodes. Goodbye!